Broken bones. No one likes them, but you get them sometimes. Now, I got a couple experiences with broken bones. Let me tell you. All right, I kind of hyped that a little bit too much. But you know, two for 18 years of living, I'll tell you what. That's a decent amount. You know, every 9 years breaking bone, not fun. And honestly, yeah, I don't recommend it. First off, you got to go through the pain of breaking a bone. Second off, then you got to go through the pain of healing that bone. Now, you know, it doesn't really hurt after a while, but still pain, especially when the bones you break are your legs. Listen. I always ask this question, right? Would you rather break a leg or an arm? And everyone always says that they'd rather break a leg. And let me tell you why that's wrong, okay? You can learn the right with the other arm, okay? Everyone thinks it's like they're gonna break the fair arm. No, you could just learn how to write with the other arm. It's not totally difficult. Just practice. Stop being a wuss. But a leg, you need that to walk, okay? A leg's essential. You know what they would do in a hunter-gatherer society if you broke a leg? Throw you off to the curb, alright? Get out of here. They don't want to deal with that, alright? And neither did anyone else. Even now. I'm an idiot. Better. I'm not better. Now, don't come and fact check me on that hunter-gatherer, alright? Because I might be lying. I'm not going to say whether I am or not, but, you know, the likelihood of me lying is higher than the likelihood of me telling the truth, okay? So don't fact check me. But yeah, it always confused me why people would choose leg over arm. It just didn't make logical sense. But we're not here to talk about how people are dumb, okay? I could have a whole 6-episode series on that, maybe more, honestly. I'm here to talk about my experience. And you know, you'd be thinking, maybe they're talking about legs because they broke one leg. You know, both the bones I broken were both legs. Okay, Listen, my legs are just fragile pieces of shit, alright? And they just don't care about me. They just don't care. They just give out whenever they feel like it. I am lagging a lot right now. This is not fun. And both of them weren't even like me doing something cool. Like no playing sports, no like driving really fast on a motorcycle. God damn it. The first one, alright? Happened when I was really little. Honestly, barely remember it. Alright, I think I was like 2, 3, 1, maybe. I don't know. Alright, I barely remember this. It's honestly from like stories I've been told. And like one memory of me like first breaking it. Alright, nothing too crazy. Wow, this guy's good. Oh, why you gotta be so good? So the way I broke my first bone, or at least I was told, I have an older sister. She fell on my freaking leg. I don't understand how this freaking ends up with me having a shattered femur. She wasn't even big. It's not like she was big, like 200 pounds, like maybe like 4 years, 3 years older than me. I don't understand how I don't understand how this works. But I'm just over here now with a broken femur, and I get rushed to the hospital. All right, because you know I just broke something. You don't want anything. Can I just not have fun for 5 seconds? Can I just not? So I'm over here in the hospital, apparently getting casted up, you know, as you do. Then I get home. Yeah, I don't got that much to tell. I had a little red wagon though, alright? I remember this red wagon like really well, you know? No. Die! Alright, because like I didn't know how to use crutches. And my mom wasn't trying to teach me how to use crutches, so she just scooted me around in a red wagon. Very good memories with that red wagon, I gotta say. Very good memories. Wagon experience, 10 out of 10 would recommend. But here comes the fun part, alright? My 11th birthday, right? I get a bike. I'm like, shit. Not a motorcycle bike. Just a regular bike. Shit, this fire. Okay? Like, if you ever had a bike before, it's just fine. We had a big yard. So, you know, I could just ride it around the yard. It was a great time. Great time, I must say. For the first 5 hours, alright? Maybe not in the first 5 hours. Maybe 3 hours I had the bike. Alright? Now, you might be wondering, don't you dare say you fucking broke your leg riding a bike. I broke my leg riding a bike. It was not... Okay, listen. I'm not saying I was the best rider ever. Never claimed I was. The way I broke it is even worse, alright? So I lied to the doctor about how I broke it, because it was so embarrassing how I broke it. So what I told the doctor before I get into the legitimate way how I broke it, I said I put my foot down to stop, and my bone twisted. Don't know how they believe that. Don't know. Don't really. Fuck you, you poo-poo head. Ooh, I just wanna live. I just wanna live. I just wanna live, man. I just wanna live. Can I not live for 5 seconds? So here I am. I told the doctor a complete lie. Now, to be fair, they probably didn't care because I was screaming in pain at this point. Alright, because it was a pretty bad break, too. It was a spiral fracture, some call it. Pretty bad. Coulda needed surgery. Didn't, though. Alright, let's get into the actual way I broke it. I was trying to be a daredevil. And you'd be thinking, oh, were you trying to pop a wheelie or something? No. I tried to high-five my sister while riding past her. Lost grip, fell off the bike, landed on my leg weird. It broke. Spiral fracture. My career, done. My life, done. All because I tried to go for a one-handed high-five on a bike going like 5 miles per hour. Don't ask questions. I don't know how. I'm an idiot, okay? That's all I gotta say. You weren't supposed to do that, you fucking... Yeah, not one of my proudest moments ever, I must admit. But life happens. I was 11. I was stupid, alright? So let's get into the hospital experience of that. I was honestly just screaming on the ground. Alright, so my sister tries to cover my mouth for some reason because she just seen it happen. I'm like, bruh, I'm screaming on the ground. I'm like, bro, go get someone. Tries to cover my mouth thinking she's gonna get in trouble or something probably. I don't fucking know. But all I know is I'm in severe pain. I can't even feel the pain at this point. All I know is that I'm in severe pain. We're playing 4v4s. So then basically the whole family goes out and it's like, what the fuck just happened? They realize I've broken a leg or broken something. Tell them I broke a leg and they're like, ambulance? And then my dad and my stepmom at the time, the fuck you mean ambulance? $1,000? Fuck that. My dad had a van at the time because they were doing delivery driving, like for this company. It was basically like a FedEx company but smaller. You know, I'm not gonna say the exact company. Pretty shit, but we're not gonna get into that today. So anyhow, I hop into the van. Well, not hop. I was put into the van, screaming in pain and agony. We drive to the hospital. Now, luckily, the hospital was like right down the street from us, like not even that far. Okay, so that's the one good thing part of this story. The bad part, speed bumps. Let me tell you, if you have a broken leg and you have to go through. Listen, if you have a broken leg and you go through speed bumps, shit hurts, and hospitals have a lot of them. So I'm screaming even more pain, telling my dad to slow down. Now, you can't really avoid the bump part of a speed bump, but still, I'm like, god damn, fucking hell, okay? We get into the hospital. Obviously, it's an emergency. Obviously, broken leg, I'm screaming in pain. They wheelchair me in right away. Luckily, they didn't make me wait, alright? Nowadays, they might have made me wait. I don't know. Because, you know, the hospital systems is completely broken, even more than then, alright? But we're not going to talk about that. So, I get in right away. Good. They put me down. They take my heartbeat, blood pressure, all that. Obviously, now I'm going to attempt to take my weight. Not needed in this process at all. Alright, we're chilling, alright? Well, not really chilling, I'm screaming, but, you know, chilling as much as chilling can be. So then, they wrap the thing to take my heartbeat. And, you know what? I don't know what the thing's called that wraps around your arms and squeezes, but that made me feel a lot better, okay? I told him it made me feel a lot better. I don't know why it made me feel better, but it's like, I don't know. It felt nice. So I told him that they just kept it on for the whole time because they realized I was in pain, okay? So we go take x-rays. I'm still in hella pain, right? So they're trying to be careful. Alright, because I don't even have a cast on at this point. They don't know how bad the break is. They don't know anything about me, alright? I could be lying for all they know. I would have to be a really good actor, but I could be lying. So they go into the x-rays, we get that done, and I don't have any pain medication either at this point. So I'm just going off of like pure adrenaline, you feel me? Ball of stuff. Alright, they did give me no pain medication actually, but you know, I'm not gonna complain about it. It's done and over with. So we get the x-rays done. They say, ah, shit, it's a spiral fracture, which basically means it's a spiral all the way around. So the whole bone is like basically possibly able to slide out of place. And if the bone slides out of place, That's a big deal, because that means they have to go in, cut my leg open, and put it back where it was with bolts. So they said I'm lucky that that didn't happen. Otherwise, I would be going under right now for surgery, getting a bolt in my leg. All right, and listen, I don't need to be dealing with that with TSA, okay? It's just really not that fun. So I'm glad that didn't happen. Really am. Glad my leg could stay intact like that. So they said, all right, yeah, this is pretty bad. Your screaming is welcomed, all right? So then they put me in a splint. Not a cast yet, a splint. I'm pretty sure it was. All right, because that's all they can do right now. They couldn't do much else besides put me in a splint. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Just do your thing, doc. I don't want to worry about that right now. Ah, fuck to the no, to the no, 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 to the no. I'm at least gonna try finish this story real quick. All right, and you thinking, all right, it's all good. I get to go home now. No, one of the actual doctors look at it and says, nurses, it's crooked. If this thing heals crooked, oh, it's gonna be a lot suckier than having the broken leg. But they can't take the splint off fully for some reason to fix it. So they have to move my leg, turn it around slowly in order to fix. Don't say you know I'm here. How the fuck did you know I'm here? Hey, Pixel, don't make me hop on my server to finish this video. I swear to God. Alright, we're going on my SMP. I just realized I didn't have my screen on for the last 5 minutes of me talking. So here I am, getting my leg turned because these nurses didn't wrap it right, alright? No blaming the nurses. I'm so stressful, you know. They were just trying to help me out, so I'm not going to blame them. Still sucks, though. So I had to get my leg turned well in the splint so they could re-splint. Screaming like a bitch, alright? And I don't blame myself for screaming like a bitch, alright? Because listen, it fucking hurt. And I was like 11. What do you want from me? Alright, I'm a child. I shouldn't be experiencing this pain. I was just riding a bike a couple like hours ago, maybe an hour ago at the most. Alright, and as I'm screaming, this lady, I don't know what she was there for. It could have been for a loved one. I don't think she was a nurse. I think she was just a regular lady that was over there next to the bed. Comes up to the side of my bed that I'm screaming, right? Because it was out in the hallway too. And she's like, all right, I know this is gonna hurt, but I'm gonna need you to hold my hand as tight as you need. And oh my goodness, this lady, angelic. If I would totally believe you. She told me that, you know, angel sent by God. You know, I'm not that religious, but that right there might make me. All right, get down on one knee, marry this lady, because I don't know why, but I'm gonna walk this way. I'm gonna walk this way. Thank you. That lady, get down on my knees and marry her right there. I don't care. I don't care if I was 11. Would be married right now. Ring on my finger. Don't care. Beautiful. Hope she's living a great life now. But anyways, I get it wrapped up after having the most painful experience of my life. Get my crutches that I have to learn to use. Very, very hard. The first couple of days I didn't even get out of bed. Might have been because my body was still in shock from breaking it, but yeah, I didn't want to learn how to use those crutches. Eventually did, but didn't want to. But I got home with my crutches, went to bed. Now during this time, okay, one of the most saving graces. The next day, BO3, Zombies fan, huge, irrelevant to the story. But I'm gonna tell it before I end this video. Gerard Covey dropped, so I'm watching streams. All right, I'm watching streams on my tablet. All right, while I'm just laying in bed there. All right, one of the highlights. All right, I gotta say. Moral of the story: don't break your legs, or any bone to matter. Not fun. Except maybe a toe or finger. If you want to break a toe or finger, I guess you do you. That's not gonna impair you that much. But anything else, don't do it. Bad idea. Hurts like a bitch. All right, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. Just subscribe. Don't like. Forget what I said. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye bye. Freaking hate Bed Wars.